What's up, guys? ThrottleLock TV. A little bit of a different video. We are going to go buy a bike. Gonna take you guys along with us here. We're here picking up Brandon. He just sold his bike a couple days ago. Found a couple bikes he wants to go look at, so we're going on a little road trip. So enjoy the video.
Make the ground shake.
Brian's got us lost. Ain't that way? Put that in that way.
Hey, for some reason I'm feeling stupid about your house here. I'm in a neighborhood. What's that? I'm not sure where you're at here. He's doing some stuff up here, so
Just be prepared.
yeah, you're gonna be on video the whole time. Life having a friend is a motor vlogger.
Right. There's actually, they're doing an Ohio motor blogger meetup in
Oh, yeah?
July. Going to that shit. In Cincinnati.
I can tell you from personal experience, it's hard to sell bikes like these because people want full fairing bikes. Even I've tried to sell the Z1000 several times, and it just people don't look for those type of motorcycles. So
That's I have heard that a couple guys that have stopped around here. They like the ones that are all covered up and got all that
full
pretty
fairing
fucking
motorcycles.
plastic.
They want full fairing sport looking bikes, which it's each their own. I've rode full fairing sport bikes for a long time, and.
Are you guys the ones that are on the internet doing wheelies down the highway and pissing the whole people? Oh, I just wondered.
No.
That's why we have such. We want high quality. And,
Sure.
And it's not saying that this bike can't get there. It would just cost $900 to $1,000 to get it to that point, which is why he was at 29, knowing that it's going to cost $1,000. He was at $2,000.
Right.
And it just seems like we're a little too far. You guys are a little too far away from each other, or too far to come to an agreement there.
What's going on, YouTube? Well, stop number one was a fail. The guy's bike who said it was flawlessly excellent was not flawlessly excellent. So we are heading to stop number two. What kind of bike is it? Yamaha 06 Yamaha FC6. FC6. Okay. What do you think about this bike?
Well, I'm hoping it's as good as he says it is. Looks good. I'm excited.
All right, guys. Well, we'll check back here shortly. We got a lot of driving to do, but hopefully the Yamaha FC6 is a little bit better than the Kawasaki Z1000. Hopefully Brian doesn't get us killed on the way down because we've made some sketchy maneuvers. But hopefully if this video doesn't get uploaded, it's because we didn't make it. All right, YouTube, we'll check in a little bit. Getting really close. We're about 15 minutes away, I'd say. And it's pretty cold outside. It's like 48 degrees. And Brandon has to ride 4.5 hours home. So what do you do when you're cold and you know you're about to be really fucking cold? Well, let me show you what you fucking do. You crank the motherfucking heat up to 81 in the rear. Because you know it's fucking cold outside and you're trying to heat up before you go out. Alright, that's all I have for this video, but we caught a little bit of some stanky ass. I didn't know it showed up. And,
no, that's okay.
Yeah. But
you
yeah,
do whatever you want, that's why it's back there.
81 degrees in the rear of the vehicle and it's 68 up front. Alright guys, disappointing for you guys is the fact that bike number 2 was shittier than bike number 1. Struck out on both bikes. We are going on 7 hours of travel time, probably. I'd say about 7 hours of travel with a 5-hour trip home. Pretty disappointed to come back bikeless, but reality is you can't just settle when you're purchasing bikes. You gotta get what you want to get. You can't. As much as it's hard to drive all this way and come back empty-handed, you just can't settle. So I don't know why I feel so disappointed, but I know the real person is really disappointed. It's behind me.
Let's not speak about this.
I'm disappointed too.
I'm very disappointed.
And I'll tell you, it's the one thing that's the crapshoot about Craigslist, you know, where you talk to the guy, you try to get as many pictures and answers as you can. You try to ask the right questions to know whether or not a bike is worth even looking. I mean, when you're traveling 5 hours to a bike, to show up,
worth looking at.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't ever a moment on either bike where anyone thought this might be a viable bike. I mean, as soon as we saw it, the first bike, I mean,
it was better than this bike.
It was better than this bike, I would agree. But yeah. You know, you got rusted bolts. It's just one thing after the next. This bike had battery acid that had leaked over the engine, rusted bolts, fairings had scratches all over it.
Oh, that thing had been, yeah.
The guy jerry-rigged fucking LED lights.
Yeah.
I mean,
screwed into the plastic, so if you took those off, it's
we have a hole, yeah.
Front is the same way, they cut out squares.
It's just, and that's why it's important to try to get current active pictures and ask specific questions like, is there any damage to the fairings? Is there any damage? Now, both these guys tried to act ignorant to the fact of what was going on with their bikes.
Yep.
Drive.
All right, we are stuck in a traffic jam, and I think we just figured out why.
Yep, whole carload of girls. See it?
Are they in tears? Probably.
Yeah.
You know, they're all freaking out. Young girls.
All right, guys, we are still heading home. Still got dejected Brandon back there, still upset that he didn't buy a bike yet. But, good news. We did some searching on Craigslist on the way back. We found another potential bike to go look at on our way back. It's getting dark, so I'm not sure how much of the footage I'm gonna be able to get with the camera. All right, so we are heading there right now to Sandusky to look at a third bike. Hopefully, this bike will be better than the first two that we looked at today. I'm not really sure it can get much fucking worse, to be completely fair. But at least this guy seems a little honest. There is a crack in one of the fairings from when it did tip over. Had a similar situation happen on Brian's bike last year, and it looks almost identical damage in almost identical explained circumstances, so it does seem legitimate. We're gonna go take a look at it. Hopefully it works out, and maybe dejected Brandon could potentially be riding home on a motorcycle today. So guys, we are heading there now. I hope the guy doesn't think we were pushy. Hold on.
Head back to Ohio. That song has some relevance.
We are back in Ohio.
And Michigan really does suck balls.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Sorry if any of you live in Michigan.
Oh, I'm not sorry. You need to move the fuck out of there because it fucking sucks.
Terrible.
I don't know what person would want to live in Michigan. I think they really fuck with us because we're from Ohio and Michigan just hates Ohio and Ohio hates Michigan. So anyway guys, back to the topic at hand. We are heading there now. Hopefully the guy doesn't think we were too pushy, but we were all dejected and upset that we drove all this time to get a bike that we really thought legitimately had a lot of promise, and it just didn't work out. So hopefully not getting our hopes up too much can end up working out, and we can get a motorcycle back in Brandon's hands, because I really want to go out there and ride some corners with this dude on a good, safe motorcycle. So I will cut back, guys, when we get a little bit closer. Hopefully in a couple, we're about an hour away from where we are heading now, but for you it's only one frame. We'll check in with you in a little bit. What's going on, guys? Just checking in again here. We are 30 minutes away from getting to the next bike location. This part has absolutely nothing to do with anything to do with the video here. I just figured I'd hold you guys on the line for a little bit longer for absolutely no goddamn reason. Brian, do you have anything irrelevant to say? Yep, that's what I thought. Brandon?
Nope, got nothing.
All right, guys, just checking in with you. We are still alive. Flint water seems to have been okay this time. 30 minutes. Still wishing us luck here, because I really got high hopes for this one. I haven't had my hopes up for either of these. This one I really have a good feeling about. See you guys in a little bit. Just like oh no, we're not. I got some shit that's going on YouTube.
Tires. So $600.
I can't help it, dude.
$600.
Oh my god.
If you get it in that 21 range, you're at your point, and I believe you have a solid motorcycle. But let me ride it.
I want you to ride it because I really want you.
And I'll give you a complete.
And then it is 1996, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, 1999. Yeah.
Okay.
Someone drove in before me, so it's just
Yep. Snaked them, yeah.
yeah.
Motor sounds good. Chain's done. Yeah, chain's kinking. All right, what's up, guys? Long day. Finally home. I ended up not buying the bike. Brandon they couldn't get to an agreement at the price. The bike needed some things, head bearing replacements, tires, chain, stuff like that just was going to cost some money. And the guy had it at a fairly decent price, just not quite close enough and wasn't willing to kind of come down to where it needed to be to include the repairs. So I'm ready to go to bed. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hopefully we're going to keep looking. The search is not over. Hopefully we can find something that's going to be what he's looking for. So I appreciate you guys coming along with the journey with us. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you really enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you haven't already for more content. Hopefully the next couple of videos will be on the motorcycle. Just been kind of shitty weather here in Ohio. and haven't really gotten a chance to get out with all the rain. So thanks again for watching the video, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Keep that rubber side down and take it easy.